second day on the job. Probably not going to be making a trade in this episode. I wanted to get a little bit of simulation done just to see how the team does as it is. It does say we are a rebuilding team, so I don't imagine we're going to do too good, but I do want to get a grip of what the team can do right now. I did change, actually, I don't even have to go to defense. Look at Ole. That trade value skyrocketed when I changed him to a medium elite. I really think he should be an elite. Now, I'm from Vancouver, but it's not just a homer type scenario. He really should be medium elite, like the reasons I said in the last episode. So, he's not good overall, but he's only 18 years old. So, the youngest draft, out of the draft, the youngest you can get, 18 overall. He's probably going to get to a 70 at the end of the year at least, which I hope, and then he'll jump to hopefully like 75 in the off-season if I'm being hopeful about it. I was considering lowering Demko's trade value to low potential, just because, like I said, they signed him out of college. It's not like he was a high-scouted guy, but, you know, it is hard to grow goalies in the game. I thought, why not give it to him? I'm not going to change that. However, I will propose a trade we could make in the future. Eriksson is very expendable. We're not going to be really needing him on the team. 31 years old, he doesn't fit into any long-term plans. Like I said, he does have great stats. I do think he's going to be a good point guy in the game. But if we're looking to trade him, I think Montreal would be a good fit. Now, we're going to have to get at least a roster spot back. We don't have a very deep team. For that reason, I was thinking we could go after the best player in the game, Radulov. Now, I had to edit the roster to make Ole an elite potential. I guess from a recent update EA did, Radulov is actually an 86 overall, but since I edited it, it didn't do the updated. It just did the one at the start of the season. He's back to an 83 overall. Definitely feasible for us to go out and get him, but we need to get another guy back. I don't know who we would end up getting back. They don't really have any guys sure back, I suppose, but 20 years old at only 70 overall. He's not going to grow too bad, or too much, I mean. We could get a first-round pick. They do want to give it up. That's nice. They want Eriksson as well. That would definitely go through, I think. Radulov and a first-round pick for Eriksson. I think that would be a good deal, but like I said, I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to get a grip of what the team is like. I moved Stetcher down to the AHL team. I don't want to play those guys ahead of what they are. They are high potential, so I don't think it's going to hurt them too bad. We got a really good defensive core. We got Tramkin and Stetcher, hopefully the future top 6 pairing of the Vancouver Canucks. And then we also got the goalie in there. But on defense, I brought up Philip Lawson, my bad. Top 6 potential low. It's his last year to make any type of an impact. I thought, why not put him up to the team, help him grow a little bit more to be that perfect depth guy of the future. The team is pretty much basic. I put Eriksson down with Horvat because he needs to get points. The Sedins, we don't have to worry about point production from them. We're not going to be a contending team at all. I put Hansen with him, why not? And then Birchie, he's a third liner, but I'm playing him on the second line, and Virtanen's a fourth liner, but I'm actually going to be playing him on the third line because we need them to grow quick. 20 years old and 23 years old, not looking like they're going to make too much of a jump. They might. So that's good. Horvat, I'm really hoping he will. 21 at 84 overall, that's what I like. His stats are incredible, so I'm hoping that's going to stay the same. Not much more to do, though, in terms of scouting. I do know Nolan Patrick is out there. I'm going to be scouting the WHL first. I don't know what league he's in, actually. I think he's in the OHL. Could be wrong, but we might get him. I don't know how we're going to do. We might end up finishing with a bottom 2 pick, so we might be able to pick him up anyways. I'm going to go up to the Calgary game. Owner goals. I'm curious. What does he want? He wants us to acquire... Okay, that fits... I didn't even know that was his goal. He wants us to acquire a first-round pick. We can definitely do that. If we trade away Eriksson, we get a good guy in Radulov who's going to put up points to help Horvat's point production, which will help him grow, and we get to get an extra $25,000. So he wants us to beat Calgary in our first meeting, and he wants us to build a new parking lot. And Stretch, he wants us to upgrade club seating. I'm pretty sure I can only do that in the off-season. Now, it is the first year. We're not going to have a lot of money. I don't think we're going to be able to do any of those, but you never know. We might be able to do the parking lot one. Every time he says he wants us to win a game, I feel like just playing it to make sure we get it, but I'm not going to do that. 2-1 in the preseason, not too much to go off of there. I really expected Miller to be a higher overall. I can't believe he's only 84. He should be at least 86. He's a really good goaltender. There we go. Get cap on waivers, yes. And here we go. We're going to have to upgrade, or not upgrade, but maintain something in the arena. We got Calgary. I'm actually going to simulate Calgary just to take a look at if we get that 15,000 bonus. Here we go. First game of the season. I'm not going to be mad if we lose. I mean, I don't have anything against it, but I guess they have a 6-0 opener of the season. I'm not mad if they won, though, because we did complete the owner goal. Yeah, there we go. So 15,000 funds available for this year. We should be able to get the 20,000 one by trading for the Montreal first round pick. So now we just got to do parking lot. So owner goal requirement, purchase. Oh, look, wait. Did I have to do this in the last one? I don't think I did. Okay, level 1. I can go all the way up to level 5, but that's going to cost $1 million. And if I bump the construction days down, that's also going to make the cost go up even more. It's only going to go up by 0.1 thousand. We only have 2. Do I do this? Should I go right up to level 5? I don't know if I should do that. We're not going to make the playoff, so we don't have to worry about funds or anything, but that's going to cut. You know what? I feel like doing it. I'm going to put construction days down to the minimum. Why not? Do I want to go all the way up? No, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go level 5 right off the bat. We need to get Vancouver rolling, bring in some more money. We're not going to make the playoffs. We don't have to worry about that. And 20,000 for that. So basically, we're going to get all of our owner goals, which is going to be great for the future. Now, that's one game. I'll go 2 months. I'm going to go 2 months into the season, take a look at how the team's doing. A big win to start. I definitely don't see that keeping up at all. 5-3 loss. I'm going to guess we're going to go like 5-12. We got an injury right off the bat. Quickly, I'm just going to put the injury occurrence down to, I'm going to put it to 20, I think. I think I had it last time at like 15. I'm going to put it to 20 to start it off. I'm not against injuries, actually, because it lets us bring up Troy Stecher and Nikita Trampkin to get a little bit of NHL experience, which I'm not opposed to. So I'm going to do that. They're going to be my main guys to bring up. We really don't have anybody to bring up for forward, though. That's going to be a rough time. If like the Sedins go down, we're pretty much set to get that first round pick. Spiza is back. 1-4 to start the season. At least we got that Calgary win. I'm actually glad we got that because we got a little bit extra funds. I don't know how much that's going to help, to be honest, but since we're going to be accomplishing all of them, I'm pretty happy with getting them all. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Next season, the season after, if we continue to get those owner goals, if we're going to be able to pay out all our facilities for the whole entire season. Gonna go to the OHL this time. I'm gonna get through all of Canada, and then I'm gonna go back and take a look at who we have scouted and who we need to scout a bit more of. I really want to get as many players scouted as possible, though. A bit weaker. That's not looking good. 1-10. Holy shit. Okay, so it was a good start. Same as this year in real life. They had a decent start to the season. There we go. A shootout win. I'll take it. Again, I'm not opposed to losing. I'd like to get Patrick. I have no idea what his potential is. I imagine nothing below medium elite. I don't think he'll be franchise. I don't think he will be at all, but I don't even know what type of player he is in the game. Is he a playmaker? I think he is. I could be wrong, though. 4-12. Okay. We're about 20 games in. I'm going to go up to the Anaheim game, though. Do another 2 weeks. Okay, so after 23 games played, we sit dead last in the league in points. We are 29th. 8-15. Minnesota 6-13. 3 overtime losses, though. Looks like we're going to get that bottom 5 pick, which I wouldn't be opposed to. Horvat, 16 points in 20 games. I think I'm going to keep Eriksson on a little bit longer. Why not? I'm going to keep him on maybe another month. I'll go one more month. How long till we have till the deadline? So we got February. Yeah, we got a couple months to go. I'm going to go one more month up to the Colorado game. Just get a little bit more of a feel for the team. I imagine we're going to stay at bottom 3 in the league. Doesn't look like we're going to do good. We're getting a lot of high loss wins, or high goal losses. Not very good. 7 goals against, 5 goals against. Not looking good. I wish they kept Eddie Lack, though. I'd like to have him in the game for a goalie for sure. He's a decent goalie. 52 days, I might go till the end of the parking lot. That might be a little bit too much to go on, but I think that's what I'm going to do. 9 and 20. Okay, that's interesting. So another scouting trip done. You know, actually, I'm going to go to the end of the queue. Yeah, I'm going to get the queue done, and then I'm going to stop, and I'm going to take a look at who we have scouted so far. Another loss. Going to be a rough season for the fans. Definitely a rough season. It looks like we're going to be a decent team. Once the Sedins retire, though, wow. This team is going to go to absolute shit. We're not going to have a single guy over, like, 84 overall, 85 on the forwards. Daniel, speaking of the Sedins, Daniel gets injured. Since Daniel Sedin is injured, I'm going to put Virtanen on that top line, give him a little bit more experience. He has jumped up 1 overall already. That's nice to see. I don't recall seeing how long Daniel would be injured for, actually, so basically that just means we're going to tank even harder to get Nolan Patrick. I didn't think we'd be doing this bad, to be honest. I didn't think we'd be finishing, like, bottom 2. I thought we'd get bottom 10, maybe, because we do have a decent defensive core. We do have a decent goaltending tandem. Daniel Sedin's available to play already, so we only missed, like, 1 game, if that. We actually ended on a little bit of a win streak, going 5-1 to end the month. So we're up to 15, 22-1. I don't think we're going to be bottom of the league. I think we're going to be pretty close. Last in our division. So Eriksson leading the team in points. Too bad he's probably going to be gone. Let's take a look at where we are in the league. LA, Washington, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Boston rounding out the top 5. We are 3rd last in the league, a few points from becoming dead last. Buffalo and Minnesota. Damn, that sucks for Minnesota. Montreal not doing good as well. Let's take a look at points just to see if Horvat's doing all right. I hope he does good. I hope he does. He is actually, so basically a little over 0.5 points per game, which is decent. I'd like for him to have a 50-point season. What did he have last year? Okay, he only played 40 games, but is Berchi doing all right? Virtanen 18, Berchi 15. Looking like they're going to be 15, 20 goal scorers, which would be really nice. So I think I'm going to end it on that. I'm going to take a look at scouting, take a look at who we have. In the next episode, Eriksson is probably going to get moved. I don't know how much simulation I'm going to get done. It's not like it's a competitive year, so we don't really have to do too much. I might just finish the first year up and then head off to the draft in the 3rd episode, which would be pretty quick, but it is what it is. So let's take a look at who we have scouted in the OHL. Any high prospects? So we got a top 9 playmaker. Okay, nothing too special. Top 9. Okay, so 18-year-old, top 9, two-way forward, another Finnish player. That could be good. In the OHL, where's Patrick? Oh, here he is. So he's a power forward, actually. I thought he was a playmaker. I don't know why. A power forward. I don't like power forwards, but if he ends up being an elite, I might just have to pick him up. A top 6 power forward as well. So the WHL looks like it's going to be a good league to scout. I might do them again. And then in the Q, we got a top 6, possibly, playmaker. Okay, nothing too special. AHL, that doesn't matter. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it on that. I might scout the WHL a little bit more. I don't think I have to get Patrick to exact, but I'd like to get that other top 6 power forward scouted all the way. Let me know what you think of Vancouver. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that Montreal trade. If there's somebody else you'd like me to get, do let me know. Maybe there's a prospect you want me to get instead of the draft pick. I'll see you guys in the next episode.